lifestyle. Sports cards and we live now. Jeremy Lee in the building and every guest that you ever needed. Sports cards after hours keep the hobby heated. Updates, hobby talk like you never seen it. Sports cards live and none could ever beat it. Sports cards is a lifestyle. Sports cards and we live now. Welcome to another episode of Sports Cards Live with your host, Jeremy Lee.
All right, we are back. MC Mondays live number 13. Today is Monday, October the 16th, 2023. My name is Jeremy Lee. Welcome, everybody, to the show. Action-packed night ahead. About 65 items that are all going to end about a minute apart. And if you've been here before, you know that this is the place to be. This is where the action is. MC Mondays live. Let's bring out our co-host, Mr. Michael Hathaway. Michael, welcome back. Good to see you. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well. How are you, Jeremy?
I am doing well. Thank you. I am happy to be here. I love what we do on Mondays. It is always a great distraction from everything going on, and we get to focus on sports cards, what we love, what our escape from the world. And we're going to have a good night tonight. Lots of Michael, I got to tell you, like I was going through the items earlier today when I was loading up all the tabs to get ready to click through them tonight. And there's a bit of I'd say there's more hockey than usual. There's probably like 7 or 8 really great hockey cards that I'm excited to watch. A couple that I may or may not be interested in. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how they go. But I'm excited for the auction tonight. I'm excited for all the pieces. The first item ends in just over 12 minutes. We will get there shortly. But let's get your opening thoughts on the assortment this week.
Yeah, really fun mix. Like you said, that was something that as the auction was kind of coming together, we were struck by. And obviously, you know, there's some timing to it that the NHL season just started. But we said, hey, wow, this is a decent amount of hockey going. This is pretty fun. Jeremy's going to have a good time. And also, it's just obviously we always have hockey cards coming in. But to have that many really good hockey cards at once was nice because it serves as a great opportunity for us to kind of really do a deep dive on where players' markets are at, where prices are at, just kind of refresh our understanding of like, okay, this is where we're at on hockey, just so that if something comes in, we have that better mental model. So obviously that was really fun. Some really nice 90s inserts as always, really cool Yao Ming limited logos. I love seeing high-end Yao. I think he's so criminally undervalued in the hobby. And just a lot of really fun pieces, some really great Kobe's. Quite a few fantastic Kobe's came in through our friend Mark Saidov over at Fund Your Cards, Empire State Cards. He helped a client really consolidate into a massive grail, and that means that we get some really fun Kobe's to sell on auction tonight. But yeah, beyond that, we're just kind of chugging along. We've been getting some really fun collections in, been splitting up LaDainian Tomlinson collection over the past little while, took in a nice 90s insert collection. Just some really fun stuff.
Right on. Yeah, there's lots of good cards. I'm excited to get going. We have just over 10 minutes right now. So last week we ended the show, and I just remembered, Michael, that we were talking about kind of like any non-payments, or how was the payment rate last time. I know that Mike Kantz, MC himself, was in the chat, and he was saying that, like for example, the big Brady that got paid for the week before. And then last week we ended with, was it the big Steph Curry refractor, Topps Chrome refractor rookie? Anything? I really think it's important, and I think it just speaks to the transparency that, transparency is one of the qualities that I look for in anyone that I'm doing business with. And I know you guys are, I try to be transparent. You guys try to be transparent. I think transparency is king in our hobby. And so with that, what can you tell us about sort of any items that didn't get paid for, or that you thought might not, that did? Oftentimes people see a low feedback bidder and they think, oh, it's probably not going to get paid for. Were there any items last week that come to mind? I know I'm catching you off a little bit by surprise here, but were there any items that come to mind that might have been a little questionable last week due to a low feedback winner that you can advise did get paid for or didn't?
Yeah, so to my knowledge, pretty much everything got paid for. I think there was one card that went unpaid, The Tony Kukoc that really just went crazy, that got paid for. The one that we thought would do around like 25 to 3,000 went all the way up to 5,900. Gentleman is a longtime Kukoc collector and just needed the card, right? So that got paid for. The only one is unfortunately the Curry rookie refractor. The buyer is international, trying to pay through wire on eBay, which is a new payment method. And there have been a couple issues with international wires on eBay, so it's kind of in limbo right now.
Okay.
I don't know what the latest resolution on that is, but it's just one of those unfortunate situations where the buyer seems to have every intention of paying, and it just looks like there's some technical difficulties kind of getting in the way of that. So hopefully that gets resolved. And then, so also full transparency, we're running an item that didn't get paid a couple months ago. The Gretzky Atomic Refractor unfortunately got shielded up. And we took all the steps necessary. We deleted the account. We reached out to eBay we recognized that it was an account made by an individual who'd shield bid on items before. So we said, hey, we're just putting this on the radar. It's a pattern of action. What can you do about it? Hopefully they've acted on that. And we waited a couple months and the consignor said, hey, I'm fine with running it again. Let's see what happens. So hopefully that goes really well. Hopefully we get a nice sale. I know you're not really looking to upgrade your Atomic anymore now that you got it in a nice tag 10, which is just incredible. So payment versus non-payment was very, very, very heavily skewed towards payment, which is nice. And that's really been the trend over the last few weeks and months. So, eBay continue to make those improvements. They continue to be really responsive, and they really are making the right moves.
I think just the fact that we're having this conversation right now really sets MC Sports Cards apart. From what I know and people I watch and content, and I don't know anyone that talks about this as transparently as we just did, and willing to say, the Atomic Refractor is a relist, and here's why. And even what you told us about the Steph Curry, I think it's really interesting, and it's nice to know that the buyer of that card, it's unpaid right now, but it wasn't an intentional, or it doesn't seem to be an intentional shill. It's more of, like you said, a technical difficulty. So keep us posted on that as the weeks go by. I'd like to be able to, close the loop on that next Monday or the Monday after, whenever we can, just to keep the audience informed and remain that way. I think it's really a good thing that we're having that conversation. So say hello to a couple people. B-Babe is back. What is up, B-Babe? Rob Gerard, the sports card therapist. Thank you, Rob. Good to see you, buddy. Says, yes, action-packed 65 items tonight. Will be a fun night for sure. A collector's dream, Orlando. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining. And Dynasty Mode, EJ Ferrer. Mike and the MC crew are some of the best in our industry. Tuned in, and good luck to everyone. Thank you, EJ. Good to see you from the Burbank Card Show, where I got to it. You weren't there, but Mike was there. Mike Kantz was there. MC himself, myself were there at the end of August at the Anaheim Convention Center. Hobby Champs in the house. Hello to you. Welcome to the show. And Jake Dahl joins us as always, which we appreciate. And thank you for being here, Jake. Good to see you as well. As I was telling Michael before we went live, I got back late last night from Las Vegas, and I got to tell you, it's an indulgent place to go. It can be very, lots of big meals, lots of desserts, couple of drinks here and there. I don't really drink much, had a few drinks, but I'm happy to be home and back in the swing of things here. So we've got, like we said, about 65 items tonight, and it's a good selection. There's I think there's only one sealed wax lot this evening. There's only one, what I would say, pop culture / non-sport. There's the Emma Watson. Is that Emma Watson Harry Potter auto? Is this the first time listed on MC? I feel like we've seen it.
Yes, this is the first one. So we kind of opened the floodgates. I think really what happened was that card just hasn't sold publicly in a long time, up until we sold a copy for Adam Gray as part of his consolidation project into Kobe Logo Man. And then obviously a big sale like that, people start looking at their collection, evaluating, do I want this, or do I want, $4,000 to $8,000 in liquid cash to put into other things that I, might want more at this point. So that kind of opened up the floodgates, and we've gotten, I think this is the third one that we've run in 2 months, and they've all been from different people, which is remarkable. But it's also been kind of interesting because we sold a BGS 8, we sold a BGS 9, and now we're selling a raw copy. So it's kind of fun to see where the price point is on all those across the different grades. The gentleman who sent us the really fun Johnny Depp Willy Wonka auto is sending another package. He said, you know, you'll find out what's in it when you get it. So we're fingers crossed that's going to be something fun. So it's looking like non-sport, you know, pop culture cards are definitely kind of finding their footing in the new market. And we're just glad that we seem to be getting a disproportionate amount of the good ones. So
I also noticed, I think it's a Tiger Woods auto from the first Upper Deck Golf Series from 2001 in the auction tonight. A really nice looking autograph. I'm going to put a link to all the auctions in the chat right now for everybody. It's also on the ticker. So there you have it. You can click on that link in the chat, and that'll take you to a customized eBay page that just has the MC Mondays listings. And you'll also get a preview. If you click that link, you'll also get a preview of the items in next Monday's auction as well. And on the ticker right now, and I'm sure we'll go over it again at the end of the show, but for everybody who's here right now, if you want to consign items to MC Sports Cards, you can email info@mcsportscards.com. And you know, if any of the items qualify for MC Mondays, we'll be talking about them and getting excited about them here on a future Monday. And you know, watching the snipers come out and the action on the items. I better rest my voice. I feel like I'm gonna get really excited over the next hour. We got about an hour and 20 minutes. Actually, it's exactly an hour and 20 minutes from now that the last item ends. So they're a minute apart, but I do think the last few are kind of like 2 minutes apart. There might be another one that is 2 minutes apart towards the end, but I'm just peeking ahead. Actually, I'll show you guys as I peek ahead to what's coming at the end of the night. The last 6 auctions. Okay, Kobe Bryant, 96, the Skybox EX 2000. This is the Stardate 2000 PSA 10. That's going to end in an hour and 8 minutes, already at $4,558. The 5th last card is a Ty Cobb green background portrait, ends in an hour and 10 minutes at $4,351 with 62 bids. The 4th last, SP Authentic Brady rookie BGS 8.5, sitting at $5,431. The 3rd last item tonight, a hockey card, Terry Sawchuk 51 Parkhurst PSA 8, $8,101. An amazing card. The 3rd best card from that set. And then finally, the 2nd last card, Patrick Mahomes NT, the horizontal patch auto, 3 patches. 2 of them are there's 3 colors altogether. Nice, beautiful on-card auto, sitting at $6,000. And the last card of the night that we will look at is Tom Brady Contenders ticket auto, sitting at $17,107, and it is in a PSA 7 holder. But the first card we're going to look at ends in 37 seconds, Michael. It is this one right here, Anthony Edwards 2020 Prime Cuts Instant Rookie Patch Auto. It's a 1 of 1. It's at $1,125. It has a sticker auto, which a big space between A and Edwards. I don't know if he was going to put his middle name in and forgot, but nice 4 patch windows in the 2020 shape. Good full body shot right there. The card is raw. Michael, we have 8 seconds till this is over. Are we expecting any more action?
Maybe one little bit.
There's a bit of action. We go from $1,125 to $1,207 to $1,800 in the final moments, everybody. 27 bids, $1,800 on the Anthony Edwards. All right. Oh, I love this card. I got to try and remember to my card of the night. You know, I'm going to let it change as we go. So far, this is the card of the night, everybody. 2019 Contenders Kobe Bryant. I love the aesthetics of this card. Look at all the gold hollow foil. Beautiful on-card auto. Perfectly laid down. A gorgeous image of him there. You got the silhouette profile photo right there. It's a PSA 9 with the 10 auto. $2,550. Michael, will we see snipers?
I think we see a little bit of action. These kind of do around like 2 to 3K. It depends on exactly the card. This is from I think it's a 25 card subset that Panini put in Contenders. They're all beautiful. They all have great pictures. I love these so much.
Snipers on the scene. Will he pull the trigger? We got 3 seconds left. Final call. He pulls the trigger once to $2,705. That is such a pretty card. This card, it actually grew on me. I didn't love it the first couple times I saw it, but then I've seen them in person, and now I just think they are gorgeous. Okay, I love this card here. I have the Ken Griffey Jr. from this series. To me, it's one of his best cards, if not probably the top 3 Griffey. This is A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez, PSA 7, 99 Skybox Premium Rubies in a PSA 7 holder, 1,825, 29 bids. These cards are amazing in hand. Check my Instagram profile to see my Griffey. I even do a bit of this with it. 20 seconds here, Michael, 18 and a quarter. Any thoughts on this piece?
It's like you said, doing that and just seeing the light dance on these cards is amazing. They're so mesmerizing. I think they're undervalued and underappreciated. It's A-Rod, but I think we go to like 2K.
All right, he's calling for 2K in the last 2 seconds. Here we go. Will we see action?
Yeah.
1,900. We see one bid come in the final moments. All right. Giannis Antetokounmpo. This is a 2015 National Treasures Game Gear auto patch, numbered 14/25. Auto is laid down on the card. Really nice. A little slight streaky across the top, but you see that with a lot of Giannis autos I've been noticing. Beautiful 3-color swatch right there. It's a BGS 8.5. Auto is a 10. Centering, it's a true mint, if not for centering. Looks good. Centering looks good to me. It's all it doesn't bother me. 1,025 right now, Michael. What does this piece look like in hand?
I really like it. The way that they have kind of the gold foil around the patch window is really nice. Definitely pops in person. Same thing with the NBA Game Gear. Really just makes the patch itself stand out really well. So I think we see a bit more.
Listen, the bids are coming in right now. We started 1,025 and we ended $1,875 on 34 bids on the 2015 Giannis. That's going to bring us to, oh gosh, this is a beauty too. Walter Payton. This is a sort of a flashback rookie or a tribute type of thing, or I don't want to call it a reprint, but I think reprint is fair. It's licensed totally from 98 Top Stars. It is autographed right there by Walter Payton. The card is in PSA 10 Gem Mint holder. The autograph is PSA DNA certified. It's at $1,875 with 50 bids. It's a pop 4, and it's just I have his actual rookie card that looks the exact same, just not it's from 76, not from 1998. Beautiful card. I've never really seen one of these end before, Michael. So here we go. 5 seconds. Yes or no? More bids?
Yes.
And he is right as well. 2 more bids. We go to 2,650 on the Walter Payton reprint rookie auto. 53 bids. Yeah, 1875 to 2650, I believe. All right. Next up, Mookie Betts. I mean, the guy's turning into an all-time great. 2014 Bowman Chrome Prospect Auto. BGS 9.5, True Gem Plus. Edge is getting a 10. Autograph is a 10. I say it every week. I'm not going to stop saying it. These autographs are beautiful on Topps cards, and that one is just perfect. That is an on-card autograph. Michael, what do you want to say about this one? It's at $910 as we sit right now with 20 bids.
Yeah, so Mookie went Fanatics exclusive basically right after this. So this is really one of his only on-card autos. So just a massive piece for Mookie collectors. I think we go to like $1,100, but they did just get knocked down in the World Series.
Well, the sniper is on the scene just in case. He pulls the trigger once to $950. Just missing the $1,000 milestone. All right. Let's move along. Next card, Tyrese Maxey, 2020 Flawless Signature Prime Rookie Patch Auto Ruby, numbered 15/15. It's a PSA 9. The autograph is assessed by PSA to be a perfect 10. PSA DNA certified, of course. Wonderful full body shot in action, about to shoot for 2, it looks like. Gorgeous on-card auto. I say gorgeous as far as the ink goes. It's 2 letters, but it's fine. We've seen worse autographs. 15/15, red hollow foil being the ruby right there. $1,580, Michael. 12 seconds left. What do you think? 16 and a quarter.
I think we crack 2K.
He thinks we crack 2K. That's going to bring out the sniper, and the sniper is taking aim at $1,650. Let's see if he pulls it to 1877. And he pulls it once and only once to 1,877 on the Tyrese Maxey. The card of the night is still that Kobe autograph. That brings us to this Kobe. This is a Kobe Bryant, Elgin Baylor. Does that mean Elgin's on the back? There he is. Dual logo man. This is a logo man out of 99.
Yeah, they're manufactured patches. This passing the torch set is like the bane of eBay save searches, because you think that this is going to be the day that the logo man you've been chasing for 8 years finally comes up, and no, it's the Bill Walton Blake Griffin Clippers duel number to 10. It's like, this is not what I wanted. It's still a really cool card. I think for a lot of people, this is a great way to kind of have that aesthetic of the logo man patch, because look, it just looks gorgeous at a much more reasonable price than, 180 grand.
No doubt. And you're also, so it's an authentic card. The autos are coming in at a 9, and this is going to end at $2,013.81. 81. Wasn't that the amount of points he scored in his last game?
I think so. Just stuck out to me as being somewhat of a related to Kobe against the Raptors, I think it was. I could be wrong. Someone let us know in the chat if I'm full of it or if I'm having a memory of something that is actually on point there. All right, 1953 tops. This is kind of the little brother to 52 tops, but it's just as beautiful. Jackie Robinson, SGC4. He is a Hall of Famer. Let's have a look at the card. 23 seconds. It's a 1356. Corners and edges look great for a 4. You do see some wear along the bottom corner and edge because of the black borders, but that is pretty typical. But look at that right there. Beautiful image. 1356, 8 seconds left. Let's see what happens here. 2 and 1. Looks like, we get a bid in the final seconds. The clock resets. $1,727 on the SGC4 53 tops. Jackie Robinson. It's like
all right. I feel like we've hit our stride now, Michael. Here we go. I see some comments. We'll get to them in a moment. But first, we have a 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan rookie card. This is an SGC5. Top right corner, I'm seeing some white. Along little minor chipping on the bottom blue portion of the right border. Bottom right corner, a little bit of white. Same with the bottom left. Left edge looks really good. Maybe a small chip at the top left there, and a bit of white on the top left corner. Centering, though, this thing is superiorly centered. This is a great card for what it is. For the grade, the centering looks to be perfect to me. $2,800, $2,851, 6 seconds left, 27 bids, 4 seconds. Final chance to get a bid in. $2,951 is going to do it on this extremely well-centered SGC5 Michael Jordan 86 Fleer rookie. All right, let's see if anyone talked about the 81-point thing I said. 60 points in his last game, says Jordan. And Jordan, nice to see you. 81-point game was in 2000. So that was his record then. Most points in a game, right, Jordan? All right, 2014 Prism Gold Pulsar, Giannis Antetokounmpo. This is numbered 1 of 10, and it is a BGS 9.5 True Gem Plus with the edges coming in at a 10 as well. Pretty card. An opportunity to get into a gold prism for less than the standard gold prisms because it's the Pulsar, but these are nice, Michael. How do you like this card?
I love it. It's so mesmerizing. It's such a gorgeous effect. And like you said, it still has that gold brilliant shine.
4 seconds. Final call. Let's let it turn over here for us. No more action. $2,026. 2026. All right, now here is a more standard Prism card, 2012, the first year of Prism basketball, the Damian Lillard rookie card. This is the silver, the Prism silver. It's in a PSA 10 holder, and it is currently sitting at $1,800, 48 bids. Michael, do you happen to have the population handy?
I do not.
I'm going to get it.
I'd say, I'm going to take a guess, Jeremy. I'm going to say it's like pop 180 something. Complete shot in the dark. I don't collect 2012 Prism.
I'm on the PSA app, but it's saying we're aware of technical difficulties. Ooh, you are way over. 40. Pop 40. Only
wow, 40. Look at that.
I think we're going to see some bids on this here. We're at $1,800 with 8 seconds left. 48 bids. Will we see more action? 5 seconds remaining. Final call, everybody. There's a bid to 1926 for the Lillard PSA 10 Pop 40 silver rookie card. All right. Another Kobe, beautiful card. 98 Topps Finest, the Centurion's Refractor. 75 copies of this card ever produced. There's the nice serial stamp right there, 35 of 75. The back of these cards are also beautiful. Same finish as the front. It's a BGS 9.5, surface being the weak point. Coming in at a 9. Gorgeous card. Pop 8 in Beckett holders in a 9.5, Michael. 2605. Will we see more action?
I think we definitely see some more action. A 9 did like 3K a few weeks ago. These higher grade ones don't come up that often. I mean, a PSA 4 did $1,000. So I think we crack 3K.
5 seconds to find out. There's the first nibble towards 3,000. We're at 27.39, but we are not going to get to $3,000. All right. Next up on the docket is a Kevin Garnett Jambalaya. This is the first year of Jambalayas. This is the initial Jambalaya. There have been many Jambalayas since, whether it's employee Tiger Woods cards, Masters collection, hockey Jambalayas. This is the original set. Kevin Garnett. It's a BGS 9, which is really strong. Centering is a 9 as well. Edges being an 8.5, pretty typical for the card. Michael, we're at $1,025 with 26 bids and 20 seconds left. Make that $1,100 and 29 bids with 15 seconds left. Anything you want to say about this piece?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, really the difficult thing here is going to be to get a high edges subgrade, and this punches pretty well. I mean, 8.5 is really good subgrade on this.
And I mean, listen, even a 9 on this card is a great score. Here we go, 12:30. The one more bid comes through. Looks like that's going to be it. The Jordan is tens of thousands of dollars, and you can get into your Kevin Garnett tonight for $1,230. Here's what I was just talking about. I love this card. That's all I'm going to say. It's a PSA 8 Tiger Woods 2013 Upper Deck. What's TW? Tiger Woods Upper Deck. Oh, because it's numbered TW maybe? Oh, it's Upper Deck.
No, it was the Tiger Woods Master Collection. Yeah.
Master Collection. This is I love how they took Jambalaya and twisted the word to Slambalaya for Grand Slam. I think that is clever. This is a PSA 8. I love the colors, the purple and the yellow, and it's at $733.55. No, it is not, everybody. It is at $1,670. 30 bids, 10 seconds left. Will we see more action? These are gorgeous cards. Michael, quick yes or no?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you always got to say yes, right? We got to hope for the yeses. Here we go, though. That is going to sell for $1,670. Beautiful card. Huge congratulations to its new owner. I am envious. All right. Oh, gosh. Fleer Ultra Stars, Michael Jordan, BGS 9.5. Edges coming in at a 9, which is typical. These are very sensitive cards. That foil is gorgeous. This is as I said, it's a 9.5, 2,600, $51, 53 bids. I think we're going to see more action on it. So I think a sniper is going to show up with about 12 seconds left. What do you think?
I 100% agree. I think these are really some of the most beautiful inserts in the 90s. If they were numbered, I mean, they would be astronomically priced. They just are so ridiculously gorgeous in hand.
2 snipers on the scene. They pull the trigger once to 27. They pull it twice to 29.30. A third time to 3,080. Here we go. $3,500, $49 on the Jordan Ultra Stars BGS 9.5. A wonderful card. Absolutely beautiful. Joe Burrow, Contenders rookie ticket auto. This card is raw. It's got a Panini sticker on there. Why is that? Was it a redemption or something like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a redemption and just never got cut out of the redemption case. So
pretty much what you would call uncirculated. We're sitting at $1,825, 32 bids on this. Let's click refresh and see if we're still at 18 and a quarter. Did that just go down to 1,400? It looks like a bid might have been deleted by a non-trustworthy bidder. We listen, while we don't want to see that, we like to see it. And it tells me that your partners in the background there keeping tabs on things and there we go. 1400 to 1526, 32 bids, 76, 1576. That's going to do it on this. And that just makes me feel confident that this is the bidding is being monitored. I don't know who else is monitoring the bidding in real time like this. All right. Exquisite 2006 Exquisite Collection, Vince Carter number pieces. Look at that serial number. Only 15 copies produced. Beautiful 3-color swatch, 2 3-color swatches with stitching. You can see the corners do have some wear. Top left, we're seeing some white. Top right, we're seeing some white. Bottom right looks good. Bottom left looks good as well. Michael, on the autograph, looks really beautiful. Beautiful autograph. Look at that. Like that's a nice auto. 14 seconds left. Quick refresh here. See if we're still at 1191. We are 11 bids, 5 seconds. Michael, any comments oh no, there we go. There's a bid to $1,713. $1,713. That's a nice card, huh?
Yeah, really cool card. I mean, those top corners definitely hurt it, but it's really cool. It's rare. It only comes up like once a year, every other year. So somebody's going to be happy with that price.
There's only 15 copies. More and more people, myself, it's like you just want to own the card sometimes. Like if there's only 15, it doesn't have to be perfect. We want them to be in as good condition as possible. They don't have to be perfect. Albert Pujols had a near perfect career. 2001 Bowman Baseball Rookie Autographs, BGS 9.5. There's the auto right there. Looks really good. There's the Bowman certified auto stamp on the card. It's a BGS 9.5. Corners being the weakest, subgraded a 9. We are at $1,813. 10 seconds left. 22 bids. Michael, I think we are going to see action. The snipers just came on the scene. 3 seconds left to see. There's a bid. They pull the trigger to $1,902 on the Pujols. All right, moving along. This is a card that, if you're a serious collector of Hall of Fame rookies, this is not a hard card to find. You can find these just like a Gretzky rookie or a Jordan rookie or a Montana rookie. You can find them, but they are in demand. When you have 2 of the best top 10 basketball players of all time on the same rookie card, you're going to see action. It's a PSA 8 1980 Topps rookie of Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, with all-time great Julius Erving sitting right in the middle. We have 39 bids so far and are at $3,301. 15 seconds left. Michael, will we see action?
I think we see a little bit. This is sitting about where it should be, but it's a pretty nice copy. It doesn't have the print marks that you sometimes see, so I think maybe a little bit more.
We already saw one while you were speaking. We went from 3301 to 3401. Will there be any more action? Final call. $3,401. Look like that's going to do it on the PSA 8 Bird Magic rookie. This is Kevin Durant, everybody, who is no longer the tallest, skinniest player in the NBA. That is now Victor Wembanyama. Kevin Durant's 2016 Panini Flawless Vertical Patch Auto Gold. 10 copies produced. There's the stamp right there. 3 of 10. Autograph looks pretty good. Couple of spots on it, I'd say, in the I don't know what letter that is, but in the middle of the autograph. A beautiful, almost full body shot. We're just missing, his ankles and his feet there in the nice Golden State Warriors colors. Nice patch. Beautiful foil around the patch. It's a 9.5. It's a True Gem Plus, you guys. True Gem Plus. We're at $2,247. 38 bids. I click refresh. A bid was removed. There we go. It's okay. We're back to $2,200 on 20 bids. You might look at that and think, oh, what's going on? What's going on is MC Sports Cards is making sure that the bidders are honest. That's what's going on, right? Am I right, Michael? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, it's a combination of us. Sometimes eBay will occasionally flag suspicious bidding activity on their own. But yeah, it really is a combination of us and eBay. And obviously, Mike is looking at bidding activity, not just on like one individual card, but if all of a sudden a bidder hits 2 or 3 cards at the same time with the same player, it's probably not the best intentions.
Right. Okay. Well, we have 19 seconds left on this card here. Joe Burrow, 2020 Flawless Rookie Signature Auto, 25 copies produced. The stamp is right above the RC logo. perfect autograph. PSA agrees. They give it a 10. The card is a 9. That's a pretty card. 1 second left, and it jumps from $1,998 to $2,400 on 82 bids. All right. Next up on the docket tonight, we're going to go all the way back, everybody, to Detroit Tigers in 1948. Bowman. This is, well, maybe not the Tigers back then, but he had a Hall of Fame career with the Tigers. Ralph Kiner, rookie card in a PSA 8 holder. That's an extremely strong grade for any card from 1948. It is sitting right now at $1,049 with 27 bids. Let's look at the card. It is off center. It's a bit high. It's a bit to the left, but corners, edges, surface, registration all look really nice. This is a beautiful copy. $1,049 minus 12 cents, 27 bids. Michael, how do you feel about these 48 Bowman Hall of Fame rookies like Ralph Kiner?
I really like it. I mean, it's still, you have really sharp photos. If you have good registration, it's really great photography. Just great issue.
And a bid takes it to $1,390. I used to own a beautiful copy of this. I think it was in a PSA 7 holder. I no longer do. And it's a card that I missed, but I'll be okay. Okay, guys. Austin Matthews of the Toronto Maple Leafs started the season with back-to-back hat tricks. He is the 5th player in NHL history to do that. But get this. The only other player who's done it since like 1919 is Alexander Ovechkin. So when you see this, when you see the headline that only 5 players have ever done it, really it's 2. The other guys that were doing it, the goalies couldn't even stop the, what was the rule back then? They couldn't even go down on the ice. They had to remain standing. So it's a totally different game. Him and Alexander Ovechkin. This is his SB Authentic Future Watch Auto, numbered at a $9.99, BGS 9.5, true gem, right down the line, all 9 5s. The auto's at 10, $2,930, 20 bids, 4 seconds left. Let's see. There's a bid to 2009-80. Is that going to do it? It looks like that. No, we go big jump from $2,980 to $3,505 on the Austin Matthews Toronto Maple Leafs, starting the season on a high. All right, guys. That was fun. Hey, Mike, that was a fun one.
That was good. That jump was, I was thinking to myself, all right, 3K, that's respectable. And then
boom, $3,500, a 20% bump. LaMelo Ball, 2020 Select Courtside Tiger Stripe Prism, everybody. PSA 10, $2,550, 19 bids. Let's have a look at this card. Tiger Stripe, you know, it's not a color match, but the orange and the blue doesn't, like, that combination doesn't really like offend my eyes right now. Some colors do. You're like, oh, that's not pretty. This one I don't mind, actually. It's an interesting design. I'll leave it at that. 25.50. Michael, 5 seconds. Action?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
cop
not.
out answer.
Yeah. You weren't that
I really
committed to it. 25.50 on the LaMelo, everybody. All right. What do we have next? Chet Holmgren, the other tall, skinny guy in the league, him and Victor. This is his 2020 Crown Royal Kaboom. It's a rookie card, PSA 10, $1,918. Let's hit a refresh. $1,918, 34 bids, 30 seconds. He is celebrating. Look, he is celebrating. We all know Kabooms are one of the inserts from Panini that I think will stand the test of time. Michael, any thoughts on what we might see here tonight with this card?
Yeah, I think, like you said, it's a beautiful card. It's really one of Chet's better cards just because PSA 10 Kaboom. I think this one is a little tough to read. I mean, this is already over comp. Last comp was 1,600. There's a lot of hype. He's going to be healthy for the season, so maybe a little bit more, but happy if not.
It's a pop 30, and it looks like it's going to settle in here at that same price, $1,918. All right, Ken Griffey Jr. This is his 97 Pinnacle Certified Mirror Gold. It has the coating still on it, which is kind of, maybe you can't hurt anybody that way because you didn't take anything off. It's a pop 9. I'm a peel off kind of guy myself. It says right on there, peel me off. Pretty card. What do you think of this, Michael? We're at 300. Wait, let's hit refresh. We might be higher than that by now. Let's see. We're at $778, 31 bids, 20 seconds. Do you think we're going to come up to $1,000 on this one?
Oh yeah, I would put the snipers up. It's beautiful. It's gold. It's low pop. It's Griffey. I mean, that's basically all the right things you want in a card.
Sniper on the scene. 9 seconds left. He's thinking. He is thinking, will he pull the trigger? He's got his sight set. He pulls the trigger. We pass 1,000. We pass 1,400. He gets to $1,436. Sniper says, I'm having none of this, except I will have all of it. Sometimes I come up with some weird stuff. Who knows? Okay, here we go. PMG Red, Ronnie Cycli, 1997. I mean, these are PMG Reds. What more needs to be said? Really cool design, nice foil. It's a PSA 7, kind of where most of them end up being. You can look around, maybe look for a little bit of chipping along the edge. I see some of the top right edge, top right of the side edge, top right of the top edge. But these cards are you kind of want a bit of that. At least I do. I don't want these in 9 condition. This one is, as we said, PSA 7. It's numbered 95 of 100, but there are only 90 copies of this card. Of course, the first 10 are green. Pop 2. Michael, 15 bids. You think we're going to get to 16, 17?
Maybe 1 or 2 more, yeah.
Maybe a sniper coming through. Sniper says, I will take a pass. And let's go see what the next card on the block is going to be. It is another PMG Red. This is Derek Coleman. I mean, his 1990 Skybox rookie card was all the rage back in the day. Him and Sean Kemp way back then. It's a PSA 6, pretty typical, as we just said. Top right, that is backboard. That is not a bad corner. That is backboard at the top right of the corner, top right corner there. It is what it is, these cards. $710, but maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. $933. 23 seconds left. $990 now with 22 seconds left. Michael, Derek Coleman. Do you remember this guy?
Not at all. I am a little bit on the younger side. I think we go to like 12, 1300. I feel like is a nice safe guess.
Based on the set, based on people working on these on the whole set of this card, I don't think you're wrong. Let's see if we get there. We do cross the line all the way to $1,106 on Derek Coleman of 1990 Skybox rookie card fame. All right, guys. Next up, this is Pelé. This is Pelé, the soccer player, 2017. Select the historic signatures gold prism auto. Only 10 copies of this card produced. There is a sticker auto. Ink is laid down very nicely. Very nicely. He is kicking the ball right there. It's a true mint plus, centering being the star at 9.5. Let's have a look at the back. There is the serial number stamp right there. Number 2 of 10. Nice card, Michael. We're at $1,276 on 45 bids. 12 seconds left. Any comments?
I love this. Pele is one of those rare athletes who kind of transcends being a sports star and really just becomes a global phenomenon. So such a cool piece, such a cool athlete.
From 1276 to 1375 to 1577 in the final moments of the auction. 49 bids. All right, moving along, everybody. My house. This is Patrick Mahomes' house, everybody. Although a lot of people think it's Taylor Swift's house now. Maybe she should have a My House card. 2020 Donruss Optic My House Gold Prism. Not just the My House, but the Gold Prism. Patrick Mahomes. Numbered out of 10. It's a PSA 9. Only 10 people can own this card. This is numbered 8 of 10 right there. Michael, I mean, here we are sitting. Are we still at 810? Let's hit refresh and see if we're still at 810. We are still at $810. I think we're crossing 1,000. Do you?
I think so. I mean, it's a gold Mahomes insert. There's a lot of demand for Mahomes. And honestly, this card looks way better in person. Like the gold just really pops when you have it in front of you.
Sniper on the scene. 4 seconds left. He pulls the trigger to $1,025. Again to $1,195 and $1,301 on the Mahomes My House Gold Prism. Do not tell Taylor Swift. All right, moving along. Next up, Michael Jordan. Oh, this card is gaining more and more popularity. I'm noticing on Instagram and people talking about this particular card. I've never owned one, but this is the 97 Fleer Ultra Court Masters. It's an insert. It's a PSA 8. Here you have him in the dark Bulls jersey, and there you have him upside down in the light Bulls jersey. We're at $1,501. 60 bids, 23 seconds. Michael, any thoughts on where we're going to go with this card tonight?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, this is definitely one of the inserts that has been caught up in this in the craze in the run up. The last sale for an 8 was like $1,300, so this is already doing pretty well. I think we go a little higher.
Well, we just went from 1501 to 1575. Will we go even higher yet? Doesn't look like it. Looks like this one is going to settle in at $1,575. That is a pretty card. You talked about this at the top of the show tonight, Michael. Yao Ming, limited logos, 04 exquisite, numbered 8 of 50. Beautiful autograph. A little streak coming down the first mark right there, numbered 8 of 50. Really cool 3-color patch with lots of stitching. Over to you, Michael, on this one. We're at 3,700 with 53 bids.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, the patch is awesome. This is why you love limited logos. I mean, having that size of patch at this point in time, the hobby was incredible. And it's just so cool. I think this is definitely one of the ones where you're going to have some fun on Photoshop, figuring out where on the jersey it came from, like where in the Rockets lettering. This is already pretty strong. A PSA 7 did 3,600 on Golden. So I'm pretty happy, but I hope we crack 4K.
Sniper just said, I think I might come out and see. This might be a defensive sniper saying no one else pulled the trigger. I want this for myself. That's what happens. The card ends at $3,700. Really cool Yao Ming card. All right. Lionel Messi 2022 Prism World Cup Qatar signature. There's the auto. Oh, wow. That autograph is perfectly laid down on the sticker auto. Nice image. We've seen this image before. It's a PSA 10. It is, I believe, still at $3,600, 34 bids. I'm going to do a quick check on the population, Michael, if you tell us how you feel about this card.
Yeah, definitely. I think the number one thing here, you already identified, the auto is really nice. Messi signs really fast, really haphazardly. So you'll see a lot of his autos will go off the sticker, way off on the card, or there will be a lot of streaks. This is a really clean, consistent auto that stays entirely on the sticker. So definitely a great eye appeal on the auto.
Pop 11, by the way, and the one of those 11 people just bought this card for $3,600. All right, next up, I mentioned this one earlier on in the show. First year Upper Deck golf, Tiger Woods autograph, Players Inc. is what it is called. It's a BGS 9.5. It's a True Gem Plus, Surface being the star of the show on this card. The autograph gets a 10. Tiger does have one of the nicest autographs in the hobby. And look at that smile. He's got some chompers on him right there. Beautiful card. $3,200, 23 bids, 15 seconds left. Michael, did you look at this one in person?
Yeah, I love these. I think that these early Upper Deck golf issues are awesome. Like you said, Tiger just has one of the best autos in all of sports.
2,300 becomes 3,586 to 3,950 to $5,117. This card goes bonkers in the final moments. All right, action.
That outsold a PSA 10.
MC
Last
Monday.
sale was a PSA 10 on Premiere. Yeah.
Wow. All right, Larry Bird, 2009 exquisite rookie auto, flashback to 2003 exquisite. It's in the same design as the LeBron James RPA. You have a nice 2-color Celtics jersey right there. You got stitching. You've got green mesh, 2 mesh holes to be precise, numbered 11 of 25. It is currently sitting at $1,325, 17 bids. It is an 8. Surface being the culprit at a 7, centering a 9.5, 9 seconds. What do you think, Michael? We're going to see some action.
Oh yeah, we're definitely seeing a bit more.
There he is, right and he's right again. We go to $1,725. Love that card. Love it. All right. We have Russell Wilson having a bit of a tougher season. It feels like to me. This is a 2012 National Treasures rookie logo patch auto out of 99. Really, really cool jersey patch right there. Autograph is pretty perfect. The card is a 9, surface being the 8.5, the low. The autograph comes in at a respectable 10. Michael, I don't know much about what this card we can expect it to sell for, but it's currently at $1,675 with 19 bids. What are your thoughts?
I, my gut says I think it goes a bit higher, but he's having a rough season. But at the same time, if you're a Seattle guy and you remember those Super Bowls, you don't care how he's playing in Denver. This is such an amazing card that, yeah, there you go.
There's a
2K.
bid to 2,000. Final moment. And a little nibble up to $2,025. But who knows what the high bid was on that by that bidder, right? Because he just came
again.
over
If it's a Seattle guy and they love those Super Bowls, that could be like a 3K max bid.
Yeah, who knows? We will never know. Here we have a Hermione Granger, also known as, or maybe better known as Emma Watson, 2004 Artbox Harry Potter Auto, the Prisoner of Azkaban series. We're at $4,316, 28 seconds left, 32 bids. We've seen a few of these, here on MC in the last few weeks, but this is a unique card to the auction tonight. Michael, what do you think? Like, I feel like we're a little bit lower than we'd seen before, but this one isn't graded. Do you think that's going to have an impact?
Yeah, I think the lack of grading might hurt a little bit. But on the other hand, this is the boldest auto of any of them that I've seen. So maybe 7K.
Well, 5,200 already, 56. Final call, $5,600. A little shy of 7, but maybe having it not graded is what had an impact on that price. All right. This card is currently too low, in my personal opinion. This is a gorgeous card, 2013 Prism Gold rookie card, Nathan McKinnon. Likely, he's a top 5 player in the NHL, and this is beautiful. It's BGS 9.5. It's a True Gem Plus. Edges being the star at a 10, 1175. I think this card previously sold for $3,000, if I remember, because I was watching it late one night, thought about buying it, and I forgot, fell asleep. This is like in 2021. What do you think, Michael?
The bid button is right there, Jeremy. I think you go for it. Yeah, this should go for 2K. I mean,
1,200, 29.79, 4,050. We knew that card was too low, and so did the sniper, so did the under sniper. We knew. $4,000. Glad to see it. That is a wonderful card. Congratulations to the new owner of that beauty. All right, guys, 2020 Donruss Optic Downtown Justin Herbert PSA 10. Let's see, are we still at $2,150? We are still at $2,150. We have 62 bids, 25 seconds left, Michael. I'm going to check the pop. What do you think about downtowns?
I love them. Again, right, you talk about the inserts that are going to really last from the Panini era. I think it comes down to Kaboom, Downtown Color Blast. This is really nice. They've kind of been around like those low mid 2s lately, so maybe we see a little bit more.
Well, there's a little bit more. 25.61 with 1 second left. $2,561. 64 bids. It's a pop 149. Very nice card. All right. Flawless Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think I'm just going to say his name like that no matter who I'm talking about.
It's
when I'm
so
talking
much
about
fun.
him, anywhere. This is a 2017 Flawless Vertical Jersey Patch Auto. It's the ruby. The color of the foil is red around the patch window. The word Flawless, his name, the team. Really nice autograph. So he's got some character to this autograph right here. 10 of 15. We're at $3,323. 35 bids. 15 seconds left. Michael, will we see action? What is your...
I think maybe like 1 or 2 more bids. Nothing crazy. Like 35 to me strikes me as the most that somebody would go on this. I love the cream color on the patch. That's like been my favorite thing about the card.
And look at that. Mr. Hathaway strikes again. 3,562. We had 2 bids coming in there in the final moments of the auction. All right. Oh, how do you say this guy's name? Oh, yeah. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2013 Panini Finals rookie Mem Jersey Patch Auto rookie card. 25 copies produced. We have a beautiful 3-color swatch. You've got mesh. You've got stitching on the far right. Count those mesh holes, everybody. I'm not going to do it. That'll take too long. 6 of 25. Autograph looks great. It is on sticker. It's a different auto than the one we just saw. There's the RC logo right there on the top right. He's looking young. It's a BGS 8. Corners being the culprit at 7.5. Centering the star at 9.5. 10 seconds left. $2,001. 56 bids. 2026. 3,000. 3 seconds left. We get a bid to $2,475. And that is where that one is going to settle in at. Is this Kirill Kaprizov? It is. None other than Kirill the Thrill Kaprizov, plays for the Minnesota Wild in the NHL. This is his Cup rookie patch auto. 99 copies made. The guy would not sign the card, so they had to put stickers on them. They usually don't, but this was a case of the player not returning the cards or them not being able to track him down. This is actually a logo patch. You can see a little bit of the Wild logo coming out of the right-hand side there, that gold stitching in the just under the bottom halfway mark there. You've got cream stitching. You're looking at basically a 4-color swatch here. 30 bids, $1,775, 15 seconds left. It's a BGS 9, but this is half a point away from being a 9.5, Michael. 0.5 away. You think we're going to see action? I think we should.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. You said that with confidence.
We're not. Oh.
But maybe not. Maybe definitely not tonight, everybody. 1775 on the Kaprizov Cup buy. RPA. Oh, God, I love this card.
That's such a good buy.
I love this card. Gordie Howe. We saw the Larry Bird earlier from the same set. 09, UD Exquisite, rookie flashback, patch auto, flashback to 2003, the LeBron year. Gordie Howe. Gordie Howe. We're at $2,012. There's only 25 copies of this card produced. Only 25 copies. This is number 25 of 25. It's a BGS 7. The surface coming in at a 6, but I looked at this earlier. I don't know why. Maybe there's some sort of scratch we can barely see on it or something. Looks really good to me. 15 seconds left, 37 bids. Centering's a 9, edges 8.5, corners 8, surface a 6. I think the grade, I think it got robbed on the grade, but I can't see it in hand. There's a bid up to $2,585 in the final 3 seconds of the auction. That's going to do it. $2,585 on this beautiful Gordie Howe rookie, exquisite flashback. Not a true rookie, of course. It's it's only about 65 years too late. Okay, Michael, Ty Cobb. Now this card has had a life. This card's got lightning coming down on it. It looks like with some of those creases coming through, bit of paper loss just to the right of what is his left ear. Rounded corners, but they are nice and natural looking. This is a PSA 1, $2,026 for the T206 polar bear back. Ty Cobb, red portrait. There's the polar bear back. Really cool looking piece. Michael, what were your guys' expectations on a card like this?
I think this is about right. I mean, 2K feels right for a polar bear, even with a little bit of creasing. It's one of my favorite backs outside of like the Carolina Brights. I think this is as good as it gets for like a standard back. I don't think we see anything more. Yeah.
And we don't. But that is going to make somebody very happy. Again, you know, $2,000's a lot for any card. And when it comes to a Ty Cobb, like you got to spend big money to get in on a super nice copy of those, or even like a nice 4, very expensive. Now, this is nicer than a nice 4. This is a BGS 9 mint condition, Connor McDavid, PMG red rookie, 2015. It's from Fleer Showcase. Love the card. I have a copy of it myself. This is number 38 of 150. There's the stamp right there, 38 of 150. We're at $3,001, 26 bids, 17 seconds left. BGS 9, 0.5 away from a 10, everybody. Half a point away. Edges or corners, if either of them get a bump, this is a BGS 9.5. It's as strong as it gets without being gem mint. There's a little bit to 3051 and a big bit to 4,275 and another big bit to $5,600 on 30 bids. Nice looking card. All right. And Connor did start the season. I mean, he's got points, but a little bit slow. Oilers started slow, but just wait for him to kick it into high gear. Joe Burrow, 2020 Panini Donruss Optic Downtown rookie card, gem mint, PSA 10, sitting at $3,150, 54 bids. There's the Bengal right there. Does this Bengal have a name? Let's call him Joe. Why not? Joe with, oh, there's 2 Bengals on the card, Michael. What do you think? 3150, is this a card that's going to see action?
I think so. Kind of similar to McDavid. He had a little bit of a slow start to the season, but that's been a typical pattern for him. He's starting to pick it up a little bit. So maybe like 33 to 34.
2 snipers come in and say, Michael, you are right. We're going to go to 34. Never you mind. $4,052. Snipers were on alert and they acted. All right, guys, here we go. Next item up, Kobe Bryant, Topps Chrome, rookie card, PSA 10, $5,100. What's important here? Perfect color. No greening, everybody. Rare to see that. Usually you see greening down on the calves, on the elbows, on his shoulders. This card has no greening. PSA 10, $5,100, Michael. I mean, what percentage that you've seen have no greening? I know it's a tough question, but just your gut.
Of 10s, like none. Of higher grade, you see them every now and again, but it really is something that can significantly drive the price. I mean, this is already like $600-700 over the last sale, so the market is speaking.
And there we go. It goes to 5,600 from 51 to 5,600 in the final moments of the auction. It's going to settle in right there. Beautiful Kobe rookie. All right, Michael.
That's
Gordon.
A gorgeous copy.
So we saw the SGC 5 earlier tonight. This is an SGC 8. And I will say the 5 had better centering, but this one doesn't have the corner or the edge wear that we saw on the 5. The centering, however, it is off center a little bit to the right, but top bottom, maybe it's a little low. But if you're an edges guy, if you're a surface guy, seems to have everything in place for that. I'm seeing some fray on the bottom left there, but that's okay. To me, that's okay. Everything else looks pretty good. Here we go, 5,309. Michael, what do you think? Are we going to see some more bids on this?
I think we see maybe 1 or 2 more bids kind of taking us to like 5,600.
Well, 2 snipers on the scene. They're contemplating. They say, oh, 1 bid to 5,409. They're going to let it go for under $5,500 at 5,409. Oh, Luka, our first Luka card of the night. Kind of late to see our first Luka, but here he is. Better late than never for Luka. 2018 Contenders Optic Rookie Ticket Prism Auto. That is an on-card auto. Looks really good. Slight, maybe a little bit of beating down on the bottom of the first U there. It's a PSA 10. I mean, Michael, I don't think I've ever seen one of these in hand. What do you think of this card?
They're awesome. I love this card so much. It's honestly my favorite Luka rookie auto. That's kind of like affordable, right? The flawless RPAs are way better, but I mean, just that full action shot is just so cool to see, and it's so distinct.
$3,783 to $3,883 to $4,200.22 on the Luka. All right, guys, we are still rolling. Here we have Damian Lillard, 2012 National Treasures, RPA, BGS 9.5. This is numbered 60 of 99. Really nice patch. Really nice 3-color patch. Lots of mesh going on, but nice silver stitching. That's a gorgeous card. Sticker auto. Auto looks really good. BGS 9.5. Autograph gets a 10. This is it's a all 395s. Corners coming in at a 9. 20 seconds left. 3,550. Michael, what were your expectations on this piece?
I love this card. This is actually a game used patch. Very rare for NT, but it is game used. I mean, that trade is massive. I think this goes. I think you got to put the sniper up.
The snipers are in disguise. They are very covert tonight. This card jumps to 5,429, Michael. 5,429. The snipers were so slick we could not even see them, but they were there. This is cool. This is new. This is a 2020 Exquisite Hockey 0304 Exquisite Tribute. Limited logos, Sidney Crosby. Only 10 copies produced. It's a 2-color, but it's as cool of a 2 colors you can possibly get, from the skate of the penguin, from the chest logo It's a BGS 9.5, centering coming in at a 10, surface at a 9, corners and edges both at 9.5. Autograph is a perfect 10. It's got an acetate finish. You can just tell by that beautiful, beautiful autograph right there. Gorgeous card, Michael. I don't know. 5 seconds left. There's a bit of 4,100 from 2,550 to 4,100 to 4,850 in the final moments of the auction on 38 bids. I don't know. That one kind of got away from me there, and then it was like boom, boom, action.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's a patch. I mean, that patch is just so awesome.
That patch is awesome. Okay. We are going to a little slow down to the pace right now. I think we're entering the 2-minute window break here, and we're going to start the first one. 2022 National Treasures football factory sealed 4-box case, everybody. We're at $8,691, 34 bids. I mean, look at the grain on that cardboard, everybody. You don't see that a lot. The printing is, look at that UPC code, guys. That ink is laid down absolutely beautifully. No spelling errors on the label whatsoever. And this is made in the USA. Michael, what do you think of this item?
The most passionate selling of a sealed product I've seen. Yeah, I mean, listen, 2022, your big hit is Brock Purdy. Kenny Pickett has been having a little bit of a rough year. Desmond Ridder shows decent promise, probably needs 1 or 2 more years to mature and develop. This is definitely going to, Breaker or somebody who wants to have like a crazy birthday with their friends. I think it gets to maybe like 18K. I know they were doing about 20,000 a few weeks ago. I think it's probably ticked down a little bit just because both of the Purdy shields have been hit. So I hope we see a good jump here. That'd be nice.
Well, the sniper is on the scene. We are at 86.91, 9 seconds left. Sniper, what are you going to do? 3 seconds left, 2 seconds, 1 second. Sniper is going to let it go by and let this one sell for, now we lost the auction. I don't like when eBay does that. We can't see if there was any final second bids, but it looks like 86.91, unless Michael finds us any better information. Oh, God, I love this card. I love this card. I love it because I have the Jordan from this year, but it's actually for sale right now on the PWCC premiere that ends on Thursday. And I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it badly. And I would have, this is a card I would have paired it with. What an amazing pairing. These 96 atomic refractors, Michael, I listen, you know what these are? They are just so nice in hand. It was it's a hard one for me to move my Jordan, but this is the Kobe. This is about the Kobe right now, everybody. I just look at him like, man, would I've loved to pair those two cards together.
Yeah.
But I can't do that. That's water under the bridge. This is at $11,810 with 23 bids, and it's a rookie. That's the thing. This is a rookie card. To me, one of his best rookie cards. I'm going to check the population on this one because I think that's important on this. So I'm going to do that right now. Michael, anything you want, let's hear your opinion of this card in hand.
This is gorgeous. I mean, this is one of those cards that when you see it, you understand like why people say a card like stops you in your tracks. Like the way that atomic refractor just kind of goes over the card is so cool. And obviously for the folks who are old enough to remember when these cards were actually in stores and these boxes were available, these are really hard to hit. Like this was hard to hit. And then you add on to the factor that like Kobe was the definitive rookie for the class. It's just, this is such a massive card for 90s guys.
Only pop 37 too. Only 37 copies of this in a BGA, in a PSA 10 holder. 11,810 is going to buy it for Michael Jordan bids, 23 bids, 11,810. Beautiful card. It also has the NBA sticker, which didn't mention yet, but what a beautiful, beautiful card. Okay. Wayne Gretzky, 98.99 Bowman's Best Atomic Refractor. I think it's my favorite 90s Gretzky card, like legit. I own a copy, as you mentioned at the top of the show. I bought a PSA 9. I crossed it into a tag. It came back a Gem Mint 10. It was undergraded by PSA. I couldn't have been happier. It's an amazing card. This is a true gem, 9.5. And I mean, I went like, I put the card, I don't have it on my desk. I had it on my desk for weeks because I loved the card. There's a bid to 3,000. I had it on my desk, Michael, because I was looking at it every day, but I got back late last night from Vegas, so it's still locked up. I don't have it with me to show my copy. I wish I did. Same reason why these holders on my door are empty, because I haven't reloaded, haven't put them back on. They're locked up. But this card is probably my favorite 90s Gretzky card. There's Run for the Cup, I know. There's a StarQuest Gold, Mirror Platinum, but this to me is the best. I love it. And I love my copy. Only 100 copies made, serially numbered, stamped on the back. This one has the added feature, you guys. Now, you might think I'm crazy. Connor McDavid's jersey number, 97 of 100. I like little gimmicky things like that. Yeah, it's nice. Who cares? I think that's cool. Michael, we're at 20 seconds here, $3,050, 35 bids. What do you think?
It's a jaw dropper in person. I mean, these cards are just so stunning when you have them in hand and you take it outside in the natural sunlight. So I think we crossed 4K.
We went from $30.50 to $36.52 to $4,827. Michael Hathaway is right as usual. 4,827, 40 bids. All right. Card of the night right there, everybody. My card of the night. My favorite card of the night so far. All right. Overtaking that beautiful Kobe from earlier on. Next up on the block, you guys. Oh, I'm just looking at the card. I'm just looking at the card and enjoying it because I met Dr. J outside in Atlantic City at the National, outside of a restaurant he was walking out of, and he let me take a picture with him. And so I like, when someone's nice to you and lets you take a picture with him outside a restaurant, I'd rather do that than go to a show and wait in line at the TriStar booth. Just not my thing so much. I'd rather get it like kind of casually, more just randomly like that. Anyway, this is a Michael Jordan, Dr. J, Julius Erving, 2007-8 Upper Deck Premier Pairings autograph. 20 copies of this card were made. This is number 1 of 20. It's a BGS 9.5. All 9.5s except corners are a 9. Autographs are coming in at a 10. I don't know. Are these stickers? They must be stickers on that foil, right?
Yeah, they're stickers. That's a sticker design that UD used for a couple of years.
Yeah, but you know what? In this case, I can't see the outline of the sticker. And if you're going to have stickers, don't let the outline be that obvious. That's kind of what I would say to the card companies. So this one is really well executed. Really well. The design is beautiful. 24 seconds. We're at $4,111. 48 bids. 15 seconds left, Michael. Do you think we're going to see action?
I think we see a little bit more. I mean, the floor for Jordan Auto still has yet to be met. So I think we see a bit more action.
What is up, Rage? Lots of beauties tonight. Good to see you, pal. 4 seconds left. There's a little bit of a nibble to 41.6 and a big bite to $5,978. This card goes up basically 50% in the final moments of the auction. Oh, what a beautiful Steph Curry. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Wow. That's a nice card. 2020 Flawless Star Swatch Signature Patch Auto. Numbered 8 of 10. Only 10 copies made. There's a serial stamp right there. Beautiful patch. Mesh holes. Yellow, blue, white, blue stitching coming down the left-hand side on a bit of an angle, a bit of an arc right there. Autograph is really nice. Looks to be laid down quite nicely. A couple of like slight imperfections, if I might say, but that might be on the holder. I'm not sure. It's in the Flawless One Touch with the sticker still on the card. Nice picture of Steph looking good with the beard right there. Looking good with that beard. It makes him look not like the baby face that he often does look like, but that's okay too. Michael, we're at $10,600 on this. $10,600. What are your thoughts?
I love this. Like you said, I mean, the patch is really cool. It's one of those patches that if you see it at a distance, it doesn't really jump out as like, wow, that's an insane patch. But then when you get in and you kind of see all the different details in it, you really start to appreciate it more. Steph has a great auto, just fantastic, flawless game use. So obviously really nice to see. These star swatches definitely on the right players. It seems like there's a big premium on them. So I don't know if it's maybe certain PC communities really care about the star swatch more than others. But also, I think, you go and you write a history of the NBA. Steph has to be, he might not be in the top 10 greatest players, but he's definitely in the top 10 most important players with how much he impacted three-point revolution.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, there's a bid to 10-6. Final call, 2 seconds. 11-6-55. The bid comes in the final moments of the auction. Yeah, just look at that. What a nice card that is. That's going to make, like, when you own a card like that, like, you puff your chest out a little bit further. Your chin is a bit higher, right? When you like, whoever just won this card right now is like feeling pretty good about themselves walking around the house.
When you open your case at the National at trade night, you got a little bit of a smirk going for good reason.
What a card. What a great card. What a great athlete. All right. This is the second Ultra Stars. We saw the Jordan earlier, but this is the gold parallel Kobe Bryant. Big card. I love it. I own the Shaquille O'Neal. I'm looking at it right now over there. Hi, Shaq. You're beautiful, Shaq. Card's beautiful. Shaq's a beautiful man. That is a beautiful card. I see my own right there. This is the Kobe, though. It's not about my Shaq, guys. It's about the Kobe Bryant on MC Mondays Live, where the action is. By the way, check out the ticker, a link to all the auctions. You can also get a preview on next Monday's MC Monday selection. And if you want to consign cards to MC Sports Cards, info at mcsportscards.com. Michael Hathaway will tell you a bit more about it at the end of the show, but that's the email address, or reach out to them on Instagram. This is 35 seconds left on this, $7,200. It's a BGS 8.5, but it's like a true 8.5 plus. You get 2 extra half points on centering. It's a 9.5 centering. Everything else is 8.5. These cards are spectacular in person. I know from experience. I own one, as I just said. Michael, 7,200, 10 seconds. What do you think?
I think we see like maybe 1 or 2 more bids, like 7,600.
Is he right, everybody? 2 seconds left. There's one bid. Yeah, he wasn't wrong. $7,339 on the Kobe Bryant Ultra Stars Gold. Again, a card that the owner is going to be very happy with. Right there. Michael Jordan's Z-Force Quick Strike Insert. These are cool cards because you've got like the acetate, almost football-shaped window in the middle. Jordan over the card. Like this card, it's like a technology card. There's so much going on, but it presents with class. Look at the way the light is reflecting off that top left quadrant, the yellows, the greens. You see the reds in the bottom. Just imagine holding this card and enjoying it under different angles of light. Just over a minute left. We're at $4,200. It's a BGS 9.5. All 9.5s except surface is a 9. But I mean, look at that. The ball is just about to leave his fingertips. You can tell by the look on his face. He already knows that this is 2 points, maybe 3. I mean, what do you think, Michael? You've held this one in hand. How beautiful is it?
These are just absolutely like stunning. And it's one that you see a scan or, you kind of look at the design real quick. If you're just like seeing in case, you go, oh, okay, look, it's nice. It refracts. But then like when you actually get it under the light or you take it outside or you have it in your hand in a couple different angles, it just blows you away. And I mean, super sensitive, high grades on these are really tough. And I mean, the premium just comes in. So PSA 9, for reference, only did $1,000. And this is a 9.5. It's low pop, 16. It's at 4,300. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get to like 45, 4,600. So this was really, really fun. I was only moderately familiar with them, and now I love them.
Sniper on the scene. He pulls the trigger to 47.49. Looks like that's going to do it. $4,749 on the beautiful Quick Strike, and that Sniper struck quickly. All right, we're back to Kobe Bryant. Stardate EX 2000, Stardate 2000. These cards are awesome. I've owned one before. I had a raw copy. I no longer own it. This is a Pop 95 in a PSA 10, but it's a rookie year, as good as a rookie card to me. I mean, gosh. Now, Yeah, we've had some great Kobe cards tonight. Some really, we had the first of all, we had the Atomic Refractor. I do like the Atomic Refractor better still. I just love Atomic Refractors in general, and that design is my favorite. But this card is gorgeous in hand. Skybox EX 2000, 1996, $4,608 as we sit right now, just under a minute left, 16 bids. I don't know comps on this, Michael. This card, there is historical information out there on it. I don't know if you have it handy.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so generally these will go in a range from like 5 to like 6,500. And it kind of depends on, is it a new cert? Is it an old cert? Is it in a good holder, right? Does it look good? What's the quality of the listing? So I'd say 5K is really the floor that we want to see it at. Although I wouldn't be surprised if it goes a little bit higher. You see them crack 6K every now and again, and that's just, guys getting a bidding war. Somebody got their bonus check, right? This is a beautiful copy. It looks gorgeous in person. Another fantastic card that came to us from Mark at Fund Your Cards. So I love this. I'm sad to see it leave the office selfishly. So I think we see some action.
Well, we're at 46.58. Mark Crawford loves the look of this card, as do I. And there we go, $5,350 on the Kobe Stardate 2000 rookie card. Beautiful, beautiful card. Are we about to see our second Ty Cobb of the night?
Yep.
We are, but this is the green portrait. Rage also jumped in, says that Kobe Ultra Stars Gold is a grail for sure. Super tough. Yeah, Rage. You know that card. That's a beauty. All right, guys. This is the green portrait. This card, compared to the red we saw, which had a lot of creasing coming through it, this one's really clean. Now, notice to the right of what is his left ear, we are seeing a bit of paper loss right there, right on the border, right on the edge there, but it's mostly off the image itself. Like, it only impacts the green background a little bit. We are seeing surrounded top right corner, top left corner a little bit better. Bottom right corner, there's something going on there. It almost looks like a fingerprint on there, Michael. Do you see that? I'm not sure what that is. Do you know anything more you can tell us about this card? The back it has the Piedmont backing to it. It's a 2. This is a really nice 2, though. I want to say that.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. It's like a little bit of like a wrinkle on the bottom right corner. Nothing severe. This, to me, when this card came in, at first I was just blown away that it was only a 2, and then you notice a little spot of paper loss. But to me, I actually kind of like it. It adds a little bit of character, right? This is a 110-year-old card, and it's beautiful. And the fact that everything else on the card is so incredible, to me, it makes you sit back and go, okay, so how much do I really care about that little bit of paper loss on the frame? Like, or do I actually kind of like the patina? So I love it. I think we see a little bit more. I mean, an SGC 1.5 did, I think, like 4,500 at Heritage a few weeks ago. So a little bit.
And the bids come in, and we finish off at $5,305.55. I'm not surprised we had bids. This is a grail card. The green portrait background is generally preferred over the red portrait, even though I like the red color better myself. This is the rarer version, so I'm not surprised that we saw some action happening on that. Tom Brady, SP Authentic, Future Watch, Upper Deck SP Authentic Future Watch rookie card. 1,250 copies of this card were produced. This is numbered 821 of 1,250. It's a BGS 8.5. Centering is a 9.5. Nice to see that. Edges and surface both coming in at 9. Corners at 8. So let's take a look at those corners. Don't forget, white edge corners are going to be tougher to see a problem with, which really helps the eye appeal. So top left, I mean, I can't tell if there's anything wrong with it. Doesn't seem to be. Top right, same thing. Might have just not a perfect sharp 90-degree angle, but it might. I can't tell. Bottom right, I mean, I don't know, Michael. Is there something that I'm not seeing on this card that you are? That corner right there might have a slight less than perfect.
And that's the
angle.
same. That's the top right of the front that you identified. It's like a little bit of a tip. To me, I kind of took a look at this because I saw, like you said, I saw the corner grade. And at that point, I'm looking for, like, is there a little bit of a crease? Is there a dent? And I didn't see that. And I think at that point, it's really up to you as a collector to kind of go, okay, how much do I really care about the technical grade versus, like you said, I mean, they're white corners. It's a pretty sharp card. It has really strong subs besides that. Do you go, all right, I'm not really going to notice this in day-to-day life, and I pull out my collection, look at it. I think as a result, we get to like 6K here, but there might be some people who don't look past it.
Well, there's a bid to 56.32. And there we go. There is another Brady yet to come tonight, everybody. We have 3 cards left. The third last card of the night is this Terry Sawchuk 1951 Parkhurst PSA 8 rookie card. Terry Sawchuk being one of the greatest goaltenders of all time. The 51 Parkhurst hockey set, it's a 105 card set. It is the first hockey set in over 10 years, and it is chock filled with Hall of Fame rookies. This is the third best, most important rookie card in the product, in the set. Gordie Howe, Maurice the Rocket Richard, and then Terry Sawchuk. This is a big card, you guys, and it is tough to find in this condition. I'm not sure what the population is. I'm going to check it. Unless you have it handy, Michael, I'll look it up quick here.
Yeah, I don't happen to have it handy. And I mean, like you said, it's such an important set, even beyond the fact that, yeah, Sawchuk is one of the greatest legends in the history of the sport. It's so important in terms of if you want to have a collection that really shows not only the greats of the game, but really the history of the hobby and how the hobby and hockey have kind of intertwined. This is such a critical card to have, especially if you want to. Now, you're not going to save a ton of money over the Gordie Howe rookie, but if you want to shave a little bit off and have a little bit more money sloshing around, it's a great registration. Centering could be a little bit better, but I mean, it's a nice copy.
It's a nice copy. Yeah, centering, it's a little bit to the right, as you can plainly see. Top to bottom looks really good, though. 15 seconds now, $8,100. This is a pop 58 with 18 higher, making it one of the best 76 Sawchuk rookies out there. 5 seconds left, $8,101, 65 bids. Final call. There we go. One more bid to $8,301. Goes up about 200 in the final moments. Second last card of the night, Michael. Patrick Mahomes, 2017 National Treasures, the NFL Gear Rookie Patch Auto. Number 12 of only 25 copies produced. It's a BGS 9.5. No subgrades unless they're on the back. They are not. No subgrades. The autograph, though, is graded out as a perfect 10, and you can see the autograph is perfect. It's absolutely stunning. Nice, thick autograph all the way throughout. No problems with it whatsoever. There's the young man, Patrick Mahomes. 3 patch windows. All 3 are 2 colors. We got 3 colors total. Michael, $7,100, 46 bids. As we sit, I don't know what to expect from this one. What are your expectations?
My expectations, honestly, have already been exceeded a little bit. BGS 9.5 with admittedly napkin patches in all 3 patches. Did 5,400 on Heritage a few weeks ago. Mahomes has not had the greatest start to the season. I mean, they're having a winning season. He looks good. He doesn't look undefeatable like he did the past few years, though. So to me, to see this perform so strongly as opposed to the napkin patches feels about right, and honestly feels a little bit better. I think we could see a little bit more. Like if this entered at 7,500, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. No guarantee it gets there, but I think we see a little bit more. It's a great card. Again, when you look at like how astronomical the True out of 99 is, and then you look at where this is, I think it's a really appealing option for a little bit of a more budget conscious collector.
Snipers on the scene. 7 seconds left. 7,100. Will we go to 72? Will we go to 73? Will we sit at 7,100? Looks like we have a standoff, everybody. We are going to finish off at $7,100. Those 2 snipers decided to walk away and leave it alone, bringing us to our final card of the night. MC Mondays, number 13. Tonight is October the 16th, 2023. And this is the final card of the night. This is the Tom Brady 2000, the year 2000, playoff contenders, rookie ticket auto. We're at $17,107, 46 bids. This is a PSA 7 which is kind of like par for the course for these. There's the autograph. The autograph looks really good. Yeah, looks really good. I think there's maybe the 7 that has to do with surface. I can't tell if that's the slab or if I'm seeing some slight, like, I don't want to call them scratches, but just some
Yeah, that's the slab.
It's a slab. Good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah, it's been in the guy's collection for a while, so I assume it just, rattling around the case. There is, if you look at the top left, there's a little bit of white on the corners. So, I mean, that immediately takes you down a little bit on the edge. For these, honestly, it's really nice just to get a number grade. Pretty much all of these are cut short from the factory, which you can kind of see if you look, there's a little bit of space on the top edge. So for a long time, PSA were understanding of that and said, hey, we understand that these are cut short from the factory. We're going to give them the number grades. Over the past few years, you've started to see a lot more come back in just authentics because they want to play it safe. They don't want to accidentally slap something that's been trimmed. So to get a number grade on this is awesome. 7, like you said, is par to the higher side. So this is a really great like upgrade candidate for somebody who's had an authentic or like one of the 5s or 6s. It's a great auto on it. Also, it's really bold. I think we see like a little bit more, but this feels about right.
Well, here we go. Final call. 1 second. This one's over, and this one does settle in at 17,107 on this one. I also just noticed we're looking at the back. You see a bit of see that in the blue there, a little chip in the blue, which could definitely bring it down. And then on the right side, that middle or that top blue portion there, a few more pieces that I think bring the grade down on that one. 17,107 on the last card of the night on MC Mondays, number 13. MC Mondays live on the Sports Cards Live YouTube channel. Michael, I mean, my card of the night is going to be the Gretzky Atomic Refractor. I love it. I also like the Gordie Howe Exquisite, and I also like the Kobe Bryant auto we saw earlier. I forgot the name of the set, but I loved that card. Absolutely. What was your favorite card of the night, if you can kind of rack your brain?
Honestly, I love the Gordie Howe. I love those cards. They're so great. I mean, the design is just so classic. It's burned into your brain. I love the Larry Bird throwback also. It's a really great shot of him. They use the foil really well. And Larry is I mean, just such an incredible player. The Star Swatch Curry was great.
Yeah.
The Yao, again, we talked about it. Yao, it's a great patch. Limited Logos is a great set. And Yao is just, again, right, talking about Curry. Yao is not going to go down as one of the top 10 greatest players of all time. But you talk about somebody who opened up the NBA to China, like literally the largest country in the world. And Yao is the man who did it. And you can't deny the impact that he had on the game. So I think if you collect in a little bit of that fashion where you go, I really want to tell the story of basketball, Yao has to be in there. And you really have to give a lot of collection space to Yao, even though somebody who says, well, I want to collect based on championships, MVPs, defensive players of the year, they're not going to give as much to Yao. So I thought that was a cool piece to have in.
Yeah, cool. I'm glad that you picked that one out. It's a nice one to reflect back upon at the end of the show here. All right. So next Monday, another MC Mondays live. We'll find out if you can come and let us know kind of how the payments came through, being nice and transparent for the audience, for your customers. I think that's a great thing to do. And great auction lined up already for next week, everybody. Michael, you want to just shout out how to consign to you guys?
Yeah, 100%. So we are always taking consignment. We're always happy to help you kind of figure out what the best options are, whether it be a 1 to 5 card consignment, or we just went and picked up a 450 card consignment. And it's a very sizable collection with some MC Monday items. There's a Derek Jeter Bat Barrel 101 in there, right? I mean, there's some incredible stuff. So we're always happy to help you kind of figure out what the best option will be. And honestly, that does include, sometimes we tell people you might want to go to like a proper auction house when it comes to some of the more niche game used, game worn memorabilia. We're always going to be honest. We're always going to be upfront. But when it comes to cards, we are the people to come to. So you can reach out via email, info@mcsportscards.com. That's going to be answered by Mike or Moody. Mike Kantz, Moody, our wonderful consignment director. You can contact us on Instagram, consign_with_MC. We're always happy to listen to any questions that you have. We have a walkthrough process we can do. And then also, if you want anything on eBay from us, just feel free to use the eBay message service. Always an efficient way. And then the next show that we will be at will be the Gillette Stadium show, mid-November, the card vault they're putting on. We might be at the Shriner show in Boston as well. So we're kind of always going shows every couple weeks, every couple months. So we're always happy to walk you through the consignment process, help you maximize the value of your collection, whether it be you want cash, you want to consolidate into a bigger card, we're here for you.
Awesome. All right. Well, with that, everybody, thank you for joining. This was these are always so much fun. Thanks for joining, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the action tonight. This card selection will be back next Monday. Michael, thanks as always for joining. And with that, everybody, on this Monday, October the 16th, 2023, have a great day tomorrow. It'll be Tuesday. And with that, this episode of MC Mondays Live is over.